Planet Dolan. Hoi, it's Danger Dolan. Just got back from VidCon with the Goobster. For those who don't know, Australia just hosted their very first VidCon. We'd set up a booth to sell some Planet Dolan merchandise. Now, when we were setting up the day before, we thought the experience was gonna be shit because there was almost no booths for YouTubers. There was only a booth for PAX and YouTube and like a few others. That was about it. Also, we heard about all the drama that happened at the US one, so our hopes were pretty low, but actually it turned out that the whole event was a highlight of probably almost our entire lives. Holy crap, it was good. Now, Gooby and I don't ordinarily show our faces, so we could walk through the convention center, no worries, and you know, we only got stopped once or twice. But as soon as we entered the booth and we were surrounded by the Planet Dolan posters and the shirts, everyone wanted signatures. Now we had Zaragamba, Ramona, Tolop, Slap, Tam, Gooby and I at the booth, and we were blessed with RNGesus, which is probably why we managed to sell out of a few pieces of merch. And we were just signing things all day. We had vague plans to go visit the other booths and attend some panels, but we were just flat out, just helping out with the booth, just helping sell the merchandise. We were sold out within hours. We actually had to restock some of our supply midway through the day because of how busy it was. So the first day, Gooby and I did a meet and greet. My head nearly exploded because of this giant line of all these people that are here to meet us. But it was a wonderful experience. I love meeting all these fans. It was crazy. You guys are just fun people. You are fun. And I had no idea there's so many of you. We honestly thought there'd just be a few people here and there, but there were tons. And that night, Ramona, Gooby and I hung out with a bunch of other YouTubers and friends at a bar called GG Easy, which is all about esports. So as we were there having a few drinks, the place was full. They had a Hearthstone tournament on the screen. I was in heaven. Then the next day I got up and did a panel about forming a company on YouTube, and it was a panel with Ian from Smosh, Tom from the Roundabout Crew, Doty, Anne from How to Cook That, and Steph from Game Theory, and that turned out to actually be a lot of fun. But easily the best part was just meeting the fans who were just coming up to our booth constantly. Yeah, because we don't put our faces out there, as soon as they put two and two together by looking at the posters, it was a ton of fun, and because it was so successful, I think that they're going to do another VidCon in Australia next year, so hoping to attend that too. If anyone was hoping to buy the VidCon merch that we were doing at the store, which was pretty exclusive, we haven't sold that stuff online before, we are going to have an online store relatively soon, and I'll have the link for that on the video that we advertise it with. Now, for those who don't know, on the Super Planet Dolan channel, we had a video talking about how with the YouTube apocalypse, things were starting to get a little bit out of control. It got to the point where we had about a month or two left before we were just going to stop videos on that channel because we just didn't have enough to pay the animators and all that. But, and oh my god, the support we got on Patreon saved the channel. It did, absolutely. We are incredibly thankful for that. That was amazing. You guys came in like at the midnight hour and just saved it. So it means we can continue doing the content that we're currently doing and hopefully work on something new over time. We are working on big projects in the background, and that's only because we got that support. So again, thank you guys. This year's been really shit for YouTube, as any YouTuber would tell you, but with VidCon and Patreon, god, it lifted our spirits. It really did. You know, I hate talking about that kind of depressing stuff, but these two things just reinvigorated us a lot. So we can't wait to see where Planet Dolan is going to go next. Speaking of which, on this channel, you'll notice that we tried doing 2 videos a day for about 2 months or so. We are now back at 1 video per day. Now honestly, full disclosure, that's just because of Adpocalypse. We're just trying to keep our team going. If you produce more content, then that might be more stability so that their jobs are stable and everything. We tried doing a lot more countdowns, but in my opinion, it's a bit of a regression. If we're going to start doing more content, I'd rather us move forward and try new formats instead of going back to old ones. I did very much like the countdowns we have been doing. I think the writing and the editing has just been absolutely top notch. Gooby and I have just been watching all of them, we love them. But I also think evolving is important, so we're going to continually come up with new ideas and try new things and just have a bit of fun. That's the really important thing. We want to have fun on this channel. And as you might know, everyone on YouTube is just trying to financially diversify off here right now so that there is a bit more stability. Everyone's had enough of YouTube's constant bouncing up and down. You never know what's going to happen around the corner. Oh hey, a bunch of advertisers pull out of YouTube and oh look, next week everything's going to collapse, so it's not great. And creatively, I'm just ready to move on, right? All I've ever wanted to do has been storytelling. It's my roots, it's where I came from, right? Before I did YouTube, I was just doing writing courses. I wanted to write books and novellas and comics and stories, and I really want to get back to that. And going to VidCon and seeing all the fans just shows there is a wider audience for this kind of stuff, and there's more than this tiny box we've put ourselves in on YouTube. This Super Planet Dolan, that series, is a taste of our writing, but we're kind of ready to take the plunge now. You know, getting a canon storytelling series set up. If we can get a solid team together, we're going to do it properly. You know, no compromises, it's going to be a stellar series. And then it might lead to other opportunities. We may end up seeking distribution and funding from elsewhere, so instead of being specifically made for YouTube, we can think about other places that we can put it. Anyway, I just wanted to update you guys on what's going on. If you did want to help out, and if you did want to see a Planet Dolan comic series spring up pretty soon, we still have Patreon up. I did talk about it in the SPD update video. And in future, I'm happy to do more updates and or potentially streams where we just have a casual chat with you guys. And I'll be listening to your feedback in the comment section down below. Alright guys, have a good one.